Hey guys, welcome. Okay, so I just had my first true failure of a scope. I've been scoping for probably close to 100 scopes, and usually I try to do them during work hours. Today, obviously, that did not happen, and this one is now having a meltdown. Yes, you.
Mommy, I don't need to look in the sky to see the airplane.
Oh, I see the airplane. It's awesome. All right, so we're trying this again. I wanted to just give you guys this reminder that all writers are writing on the margins of life. And so I know it's really easy for us to get busy and overwhelmed and really want to make progress on the book. And then we get to the end of the day and we're like, you know, I really didn't write on the book. And now I feel terrible about myself. And honestly, I feel a little bit of self-pity because no one else's life is as hard as mine, right? And you think about writers who must have it in all of the best ways that we have this cultural imagination around writers. They have hours and hours of free time. They go to coffee shops. They sit around and do nothing until the muse hits them with inspiration, and then they can just spend their time writing. And I'm not really sure why we have that cultural mindset around writers, because that is not the truth of writing. Back up, rewind, I'm really out of my groove. I am Morgan Gist McDonald, writing coach, editor, and author. I run my business and blog out of Paper Raven Books. And I work with people who want to write a book but don't know where to start. So I walk with them chapter by chapter from first draft to finished manuscript, and we get them a publishable manuscript that is ready to go to Amazon or a traditional publisher. And I work with a team of editors and proofreaders who are top-notch, and it's a really fabulous business that we're in.
Mosquitoes out of the way.
We're worried about mosquitoes. So, short stories too. I do nonfiction. I would love to expand the business to include fiction, but unfortunately right now we are a nonfiction business. But I love to read short stories. If you want to send them to me, I would love to read them and just let you know my initial thoughts. You can hit me on Twitter at MorganGMac. Let me know. So, guys, we have this cultural imagination around writing and what it means to be a successful writer, and we think that in order to be a successful writer, we have to go on a sabbatical, go find a cabin in the woods like Henry David Thoreau, and put aside all of this time solely for writing. But the truth is that most writers are writing on the margins of life. When we're starting out as writers, we usually have day jobs, we have families, we have other things going on. So we are writing in the morning before the kids get up. We're writing on our lunch break. We're writing in the evening. Instead of Netflix and instead of ice cream, we're writing. Or at least that's the goal, right? And then once you get more successful, you're balancing both. You are trying to meet the demands of your job, and you're trying to meet the demands of your publisher. It's been a long day. You're trying to meet the demands of your job and your publisher. When you get to be successful, guess what? You, during your day job, oh my gosh, guys, the last two scopes have been epic, let me tell you. This is the margins of life right here. This is the one who hurt herself on when I was trying to do my last scope, and then I guess she just hurt herself again. We're having a hard time. Meanwhile, I'm holding this one. Anyway, okay guys, so then when you get to be successful, guess what? You are worried about things like full series of books. You are worried about marketing. You are worried about publicity events. You are worried about, time to turn on Charlie Brown Tracy, you are so right. Doom and gloom over in this house. You are worried about the following that you're building, social media and interviews, right? And so we think, oh, that's not something to worry about, and yet that is something that is extremely time consuming. All of the travel and the marketing and getting your books out there and sold and planning new series, that is real work. And most authors still, even if they're successful, even if they have traditional publishers, still are often writing on what feels like the margins of life. Bits here and there when they're on planes, when they are between interviews, when they are between marketing strategies, meetings, things like that. And so, okay, Cora Bora, I gotta sit properly. Okay, sorry. So there will never be necessarily a phase in your life where all the stars align and all of your writing time is perfect and you get to leave on sabbatical for a month. So in this moment where obviously my life has gotten a little bit busy and I'm feeling a little bit sorry for myself and saying, oh man, I really wish I could just go off by myself for a weekend and write, because that would be awesome. And you feel that self-pity and the negativity sort of gloom in. You know what? Let's just, instead of tuning into the negativity, let's give ourselves some grace and let's say, you know what? It's a battle. It's a journey. Writing is not necessarily the easiest thing that anyone's ever done, but it's worthwhile. And that's where we have to land. It's worthwhile. It is worth the struggle, because what else is life for? I mean, other than to put yourself out there and to make a difference and to make a change, I mean, that's what we're here for. So that's my message for you guys, and I feel like I went on a rant. Thank you for the hearts, but I'm kind of feeling that right now in the midst of basically literally juggling 3 children after the workday's done and wishing I had done more writing. So I'm going to give myself a little grace. I hope you guys do too. And even in the midst of giving ourselves grace and forgiving ourselves for our humanness and our busyness, we can still take action. So what is the action that you're going to take today? If you are, thanks for the hearts. If you are still awake and on Periscope, you probably have a little bit of energy left in you. Can you write one sentence or one paragraph on whatever it is that you're writing? Sorry, there's a lawn guy over there. Can you write one sentence? Can you write one paragraph? Can you make a little bit of progress and then be done? And then be done. It's okay. Tomorrow's another day. Get up tomorrow and it'll be better. Why not? Exactly, Big Strip. I like it. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to have to run. Hit Perry Buddy. Follow me for tomorrow's scope. There's an airplane. It's very exciting. Okay, if you're not already following me, usually it's very controlled. Usually I'm in an office. Usually we're very on topic. Follow me for tomorrow's scope. It'll be epic. You just got here. I'm sorry. Catch the replay. It's a good one. Minus the crying children. But tomorrow we'll be back in the office with the whiteboard and the fun setup, and we'll do another scope. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thanks for following me, and catch me on Twitter at Morgan G. Mac. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.